First tonight, parking in Peoria Heights. That was the main topic of a public forum that was held this evening in the Village Hall. Our Ben Freeze attended that meeting and joins us live now. Ben, what did people have to say regarding this parking situation?
Well, Thomas, as Peoria Heights downtown strip continues to increase in popularity, solutions must be found to address where people can park. And tonight's public forum gave residents an opportunity to give village officials their opinions on what should be done. Parking issues were the main concern of a public forum at Peoria Heights Village Hall. As downtown businesses and restaurants grow in popularity, parking has become more of a problem in the village.
Parking tends to always become an issue with that. So where do people park? Is parking available? Is there a cost for parking? So all these things are brought up primarily by the business owners initially.
Peoria Heights residents voiced several concerns. They cited the lack of ADA accessibility on sidewalks and limited parking spaces. Some solutions were raised, like the possibility of a parking deck.
We really need to maybe provide more direction and more wayfinding, things like that, on the availability of parking, and maybe developing new parking.
Aldrich is a proponent of entering into a partnership with private businesses that own parking lots in the vicinity of downtown.
The individual private owners of these parking lots or spaces, they've got some concerns with liability or maintenance, things like that, but probably willing to allow public parking at certain times of day. So I think that's an idea that we need to pursue.
Jeff Hubner owns Trefster's Bakery in Peoria Heights and says the parking lot for his business is mainly utilized by people going hiking and then eating in the downtown area. While he supports people using the trails, his business has taken a hit.
That's wonderful. We want to promote that almost to the point where we'd like to build a trailhead right there, but that doesn't bring in any revenue. So that's one of the major problems.
Aldrich says parking problems are good to have because it shows the area is growing in popularity.
We're very happy with the success of the businesses and restaurants in Peoria Heights, but want to make it a little bit easier for folks to park here.
And Aldrich says he wants the community to continue to give input on what should be done with parking in the village. Now, there isn't an official timeline yet on when anything significant will happen regarding downtown parking, but there will be a Prospect Road construction project that will see some minor changes made to street parking spaces. As a result, the sidewalks will also be made wider. Thomas?